Hi, I'm Tanya Janka, also known as GX Purple, and so I gave a talk this morning and I was asked about what security tools do I recommend that we use as part of the system development lifecycle. So if we're talking about products that we purchase, I would say I want to see a static analysis tool. I want to see a software composition analysis tool that does either reachability or exploitability, so I'm not running around on false positives all the time. I would like to see some sort of dynamic testing tool. So if you're using APIs predominantly, I would want to get a tool for that. If you're doing giant monolithic web apps, I'd want to get a tool for that. If you're doing both, if I could, I'd have two tools. I also, if I'm doing infrastructure as code, I'd like a scanner for that. Then I'd also like some sort of scanner for after my stuff is out in prod living to scan that infrastructure. Ideally, if I could, I'd like to make sure as many of those tools as possible have an IDE plugin so that I can scan stuff there. And I'd also like it when I check my code in that it scans there. If possible, I'd like a secret scanner. So your static analysis tool should test for this, but if not, a separate tool that scans and finds secrets in your code as well. And if you can set that up so every time you go to check your code in, there's a pre-commit hook that stops the check-in. If it sees a great big secret in there, it's like, ooh, passwords. Do you really want to spill that into your public GitHub repo? We do not want that. So those are tools I would really like to see. I'd love to see monitoring, logging, and alerting tools after it's out in prod. Response and detection is important, even for software. But during the system development lifecycle itself, I'd really like to see those at least.